Fear rarely looks like fear. Sometimes it disguises itself as logic. It sounds like planning, overthinking, waiting for the right time, but it's not. It's fear trying to survive. A lot of people don't understand fear. They don't understand that fear doesn't just vanish. We become courageous and face those fears. And I'm gonna break it down for you. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of your own fears, how to overcome them, similar to what I do and how I did. So, what is fear? The science and the truth of it. Fear is not a personality trait. It's a biological survival mechanism. Brain processes, two main ones. Amygdala detects threat, fast and emotional. The prefrontal cortex tries to rationalize, slow, logical. Your brain does not care about your goals. It cares about your survival. Basically, brain don't give two shits about what ambitions you have, what goals you trying to achieve, your progress, what degree you want to get, what trade school you're in. Brain don't care about none of that. Brain care about one thing, making sure that you are alive and your organs are functioning properly. It evolved for predators, danger, immediate threats. We spent most of human existence in the wild. Again, and now I've repeated this a couple of videos now. We are very young. Modern civilization is really, really new relative to the age of our species and the age of the planet. This has been proven fact. It does not care about business, content creation, social risks, modern life decisions. The brain don't care about none of that. So now we have a problem. Your brain treats embarrassment like it's death. Have you ever felt embarrassed about something, like truly embarrassed? Your heart races. We gave that feeling a different term outside of fear, right? To better describe it. So we call it embarrassment. But at its core, the root of it, it's just fear wearing a mask. Another part to this is, just like in the last video, overthinking. It's just fear wearing glasses. It looks like analyzing every outcome, needing certainty, replaying decisions. But here's the truth I bet you're not ready for. You're not thinking deeply. You're avoiding commitment. 2, fear as planning. Some people do not have a plan. They have a delay strategy and call it planning. Endless preparation, watching a ton of videos, never acting. You're not preparing, you're protecting yourself from failure. I did it before, early last year. I wanted to get better at day trading, or get more into it. I watched video after video after video. And no matter how many videos I watched, I took notes. I'm not gonna say I didn't learn anything, but until I actually start getting on these platforms and actively trading with money, I didn't learn jack shit. You gotta put action behind the things that you learn and the knowledge that you gain. Learn and apply. That's how you reinforce the things that you learn. Fear as logic. Number 3, fear is smart. It will use logic against you. Now isn't the right time. I need more money first. I need to learn more. And all of that sounds reasonable, honestly. But if you've been saying it for months or years, it's no longer logic. It's delaying. And finally, 4, fear as comfort. Comfort is fear's favorite disguise. Staying in the same job, avoiding risk, choosing ease. You call it peace, but it's really avoidance. And don't get me wrong, there are times where you are actually correct about how you are going about your progress, ambitions, and or goals. However, if all you do is plan, and don't act, you're wasting your time. Now, the irrationality of most fear today, it is not based on real danger. Real fear, physical harm, life-threatening situations. Modern fear, judgment, failure, rejection, uncertainty. Your brain cannot tell the difference, so it reacts the same way. Fight, flight, or freeze. Most people do not fail because they're incapable. They fail because they freeze, right? That's what the third one comes into play in modern society. For most of human history, again I say, fear produced two responses in us: fight or flight, get busy or take off. Now we got freeze. Most of you are freezing out of fear. Fear creates inaction, and I'm doubling down on this so you get it. It doesn't stop you aggressively. It slows you down quietly. Think of fear as that hater or that jealous individual that's always blocking you, or how some people feel like institutions block them. Fear plays those roles. Fear will keep you stuck in the same cycle, convinced that you're doing the best thing for yourself, and nothing in your fucking life changes. I'll start next week. I'm still figuring things out. I just need a little more time. That's how years go by. Eventually, you don't just avoid action, you become the person who avoids action. And it sucks. Be courageous. And I see you. It's easier said than done. I was scared to quit drinking for 10 years of my life. Worried about the fun I wouldn't have anymore. Friends I wouldn't be able to hang out with. Places I may not be able to go. Scared that I wouldn't be able to maintain sobriety. And here I am, 4.5 years later. Our fear doesn't leave. We build the courage to face it. Fear doesn't go away on its own. Avoidance just reinforces the brain. Avoidance equals safety. That's it. The more you avoid uncomfortable, difficult, quote unquote, terrifying situations, the brain learns over time after that repeat behavior and pattern, what's the point in being courageous if I'm already safe? Remember, the brain loves familiarity because it's safe. And its job is to keep you alive. I believe I've found a simple way to face fear. And I'm gonna give these steps and break down each one. Step number 1, name it. Call it what it is. Not stress, not overthinking. Fear. When I started my first LLC, I was scared shitless because I had no idea what I was doing. I had no one to hold my hand and guide me. I had nothing but ambition, the money to get the registration, and some direction about what I wanted to do. But I said, fuck it, in a good way. I spent so many years reacting to life and holding myself back. It was time that I actually took a step in the direction of courage and faced that fear. And I did. Step 2, shrink that fear. Most fears are exaggerated. Ask yourself, what happens if I actually fail? The best example I like to use, and I don't know, some people might not like this, but it's true. We have an irrational fear of insects. Some insects are dangerous, but there's a reason that they come venomous and poisonous, because they're small. They're tiny. Imagine what we look like to a spider or an ant or a cockroach. We look terrifying as shit. Every time we move, the earth shakes. Yet and still, you will find people losing their shit over a small roach. Hell, I got a small irrational fear of spiders. I ain't gonna lie to you. Move anyway. That's step 3. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's movement while fear is present. Do you think that when warriors and soldiers go into the battlefield, they have no fear? Hell yeah, they got some fear. Most warriors and soldiers will tell you straight up, I'm always afraid. But my courage outweighs that. I'm talking about men and women who go into the battlefield, knowing that at any given moment their life could be lost and they still fight. That's courage. And step 4, fear dies through repetition. First video, my very first video I recorded, it was scary for me. Nobody's gonna watch it. Oh, I didn't do this part right. Oh, my delivery sucked. Oh, it was boring. It sounds like a lecture, which was true, but I posted it anyway. The more I posted, now it seems normal. This is like my 12th or 13th video, full length, and numerous shorts. At this point, the nervousness is all but gone. You don't eliminate fear, you outgrow it. And fear can be healthy. It's kept us alive for thousands of years. Here's what I want you to understand, for you men and women out there who are going through life as a citizen of the world, whoever this reaches, American, European, don't matter. Mental fortitude is not about being fearless. It's about being unshaken by that fear. I have a quote from my own personal doctrine that I'll give you. It says, I am calm in chaos, unshaken by fear. Sit with that. You already know what you've been avoiding. That's not confusion. That's fear. And the longer you listen to that shit, the more your life starts to shrink around it. I strongly suggest that you move anyway and subscribe to reality.